Hey everyone, so we've got a very special vigil today. It's a double vigil, and first off we've come to Thames Market where they're selling some sheep today at the auction market, and we're going to follow these sheep from the market to the slaughterhouse nearby in Oxford and basically follow their journey and document the process as they're moved from the market to the slaughterhouse. It's the first time that I've ever done something like this before, so it's going to be a particularly distressing day I think, but it's going to be good to kind of experience their journey and kind of try and bear witness along a different process. But I'm saying, but do you think that we should, is it moral to exploit other beings for our personal gain?
Yes, I think it's moral to do so.
Why do you think as humans we have the right to exploit other animals?
Because we do, because we need.
But why?
They are food products.
But are dogs food products?
What dogs here?
But why is what's the difference between a pig, a sheep, a cow, a dog or a cat?
Because it's a thing to be eaten.
But why is a dog not a thing to be eaten but a sheep is?
What's dogs?
I'm just saying, I'm trying to make you understand that
I've
all
got an allergy to dogs.
Okay.
I do not like dogs.
What
if
about?
a dog come up to me, I would then.
But I'm just
kick
saying,
him
what's the
in face.
diff? Well, why would you kick a dog in the face?
Because it shouldn't be here.
Well, why are you so morally superior to other animals?
Because I am a human being.
But what about being a human makes you morally superior?
Okay. Don't go.
No, what about? But to answer, if you have an answer, tell me it.
I'll be honest, I've grown up eating meat.
Yeah.
We all did.
Everyone did. I appreciate you guys obviously made life choices after looking into it and stuff like that. For me, I've never
thought about it, right?
It's never crossed my mind.
It's an unconscious decision almost, isn't it?
I grew up, I've eaten meat since I can remember, and I've never even thought about it.
Do you think that makes it moral or not?
Don't know, it's people's opinions, isn't it? There's a lot of people out there that try and say there's nothing wrong with eating meat.
Yeah.
At all. But then I can fully respect what your guys' opinions are as well.
What's your opinion on it? Do you think there's anything wrong with it, or?
I eat meat, so if I was to turn around to you now and go, I think it's horrendous that it happens, stuff like that, then obviously I would be a hypocrite. Right. So I'm not going to comment on it. I eat meat.
Yeah.
But I don't have an opinion on it. It's just how I grew up.
That's how it is, right?
I was brought up like that. And
do you think there's a humane way to kill an animal, or is it always going to be?
As long as the animal doesn't suffer.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
how do you kill an animal without them suffering?
That's the question, isn't it?
It is the question, right?
you don't want any humans, animals, or any living thing to ever be obviously in pain. But like you said, how do you kill something
without causing
them
pain?
An animal or human without going through pain? So again, it's one of those questions, isn't it?
It is. If we took like dogs that we wanted to be euthanized to slaughterhouses, would that be humane?
It's a discussion that it's far too deep for me, especially when I don't really have an opinion on it.
not in uniform, anyway.
Not in uniform, and like I said, you asked me a load of questions that if I sat down and looked into it and did some research, I'd probably have to have a much better conversation with you about it. But because it's never crossed my mind.
Well, do some research, maybe.
Yeah.
Could you kill an animal yourself, do you think?
Or have you?
Could I kill
That's where it says, what makes you think I haven't? Here comes the questions now.
Oh, that's a question.
Do you reckon
I haven't killed an animal. I'll answer that one. I don't know.
If it was a choice like today, they were like, if you want to eat lamb again, you have to kill when the lamb's here, would you do it?
Don't know.
Don't know.
There's a difference between me answering that question to you now and being in that situation.
Yeah, I guess the question is if you didn't have to. Right?
Yeah, if I didn't have to, who knows?
Yeah.
But you don't have to at the moment in this day and age.
That's right, you don't have to, exactly.
It's there and it's available for you.
Exactly, but you don't have to. Do you think if you couldn't kill the animal yourself, it's moral to pay someone else to do it on your behalf?
You asked me all these moral questions, didn't you? I'm telling you, I've never really thought about it.
Yeah.
And that's God's honest truth. I've never sat down and gone, is it morally right or wrong to kill an animal?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could answer that question to you at the moment because I've never thought about it.
If I brought a lamb here now and was going to cut the lamb's throat, would you stop me?
It depends if you're breaking the law.
Really?
Even out of the uniform? If you're
out of uniform? It depends, doesn't it? It depends what you're eating.
Say if I was like, I want to kill this lamb because I want to eat the lamb. It's part of my culture. Would that make it okay?
I'm not saying it's going to make it okay.
Would you stop me? Would you arrest me?
I wouldn't arrest you, no, unless you're breaking the law. And you potentially might not be breaking the law. But if you are, yeah, of course I would. It's my job.
Yeah.
But it's a difficult question because it's a situation that I've never been in and hopefully I'll never have to be in.
I hope you don't.
And it is a big moral dilemma that a lot of people probably haven't thought about.
No.
About how it happens and how it comes from. But that's not to say that like I said, I've never thought about it. It's not to say that it's wrong, but it's not to say that it's right.
Yeah.
Because everyone's opinions are different.
Yeah.
Your guys' opinions are going to be different to theirs. But like I said, I've never had to think about it because it's there. You walk into a shop and it's there, isn't it?
Do you think as a human your worth of life has more value than any other animals, or do you think it's kind of more
very morbid
philosophical, right?
Questions though.
They are good questions, but they're questions that I would need to think about in depth before just answering back.
Sure. Well, think of them as rhetorical questions then.
I could just answer back and blurt a load of stuff out and it'd be completely wrong and upset it. So the questions you ask me, I can't really answer because I've not had that time where I've gone, I actually think about it. Yeah. At the moment I'm not there and who knows.
So you need a catalyst to push you to look, I suppose, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Stay in there, you don't have to be physical concrete.
Why don't you eat them out of interest?
Don't like, mate.
Don't like them?
No.
Is it because you spend time with them, do you think, or is it just because you don't like the taste of them?
Different,
Different. Yeah. So do you ever think about, like, if it was dogs or cats or other animals in there, would that make you feel differently about what you're transporting, or?
Well, yeah, but people transport dogs and cats, don't
They do. How do you feel like in Yulin or in places in China and Korea where they put?
it.
What do you think about that? Is that okay, or
It's up to them, isn't it?
you think culture should dictate morality, or?
It's all different things, isn't it?
But do you think that just because some people do it, that makes it moral?
Well, that's it. Well,
But like examples across the world where people do things like culturally or traditionally, doesn't make it right, does it?
I just want to get them off because it's going to get hot in there, isn't it?
Yeah. You think if it was dogs in the trailer, you'd feel differently about what you have to do?
I do not discuss my personal opinions in matters like this, sir.
So, no question. Oh, very my man. Oh, my man.
You'll keep up, please. We'll be separated.
Hey, madam. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible, right? Disrespect you, and moreover, why would a family member try and get the person's mum to try and disrespect their son for their own gratification? To me, that just seems beyond messed up, right? Maybe, that just seems totally callous in my eyes. I've not been able to work that out, and probably won't. But as my mum rightfully knows, that's the kind of thing that'll stop.